Newest edition marks a shift, not just in Rihanna's life, but in how the public watches her journey. She shared the news in a simple Instagram post, herself cradling Rocky, and baby shoes laid out as a silent announcement. No over-the-top production, just raw, intimate love. This is not Rihanna's first time turning a personal moment into global conversation. Remember 2023's Super Bowl halftime show? She revealed her second pregnancy mid-performance, making history in real time. She's a master at blending life and art, public and private. With two sons already, RZA, born 2022, and Riot, 2023, Rocky arrives as their sister, just months apart in age. Some speculate that the closeness is intentional, aiming for siblings who grow up together, tied by age and experience. Media and fans are already dissecting the announcement. The name Rocky continues the pattern. All names in their family start with R. Some see it as brand consistency, others as sentimental tradition. But this new child raises questions. Are we watching a celebrity grow a dynasty? Is Rihanna hinting at more children ahead? And how will she balance motherhood with a relentless career in music, fashion, beauty, and business? Let's talk about the implications. Rihanna has always redefined boundaries: maternity fashion that disrupts, performance art that shocks, and business ventures that scale. Now, motherhood becomes another platform. Her brand expands. She's not stepping back. She's layering more depth. For A$AP Rocky, this is a milestone too. He's not just a partner in music, but in legacy. Media will track how he steps into fatherhood publicly, how he supports Rihanna, and whether this moment changes his narrative. Some critics may call this just another celebrity baby news cycle, but with Rihanna, cycles aren't ordinary. Every reveal is choreographed, intentional, meaningful. Rocky's arrival isn't just a photo, it's a statement. So I ask you, what does Rocky's birth mean for Rihanna's empire? For her music comeback? For celebrity culture? Drop your thoughts in the comments, share this video, and subscribe to Glide Global Stories for more deep dives.
The internet is buzzing right now. Cardi B just announced she's pregnant with her fourth child, and it's with none other than New England Patriots wide receiver Stefon Diggs. She broke the news during an interview on CBS Mornings, saying the words that sent shockwaves across the internet. "I'm having a baby with my boyfriend, Stefon Diggs." Now, on the surface, this might sound like just another celebrity baby announcement, but here's why this story has everyone talking. First of all, Cardi B only recently ended her long and complicated relationship with rapper Offset. The two had been together for years, with a marriage full of ups and downs, public breakups, and just as many reconciliations. Fans have gotten so used to Cardi and Offset splitting and reuniting that when news broke of their final separation, many thought it was temporary. But this pregnancy announcement makes it clear. Cardi has officially moved on. And who has she moved on with? Stefon Diggs, one of the biggest names in the NFL. Diggs is a star wide receiver known for his highlight reel catches and his fiery personality on and off the field. He's got fame, talent, and plenty of eyes on him. But with fame comes scrutiny, and that's where things get messy. Because while Cardi B is celebrating new life and new love, Diggs is also facing a very different headline. Just this week, news broke that he's being sued in a paternity case. A model named Eileen Lopera claims that Diggs is the father of her daughter, who was born in April of this year. That's just a few months ago. If true, the timeline raises a lot of questions about where Diggs was in his personal life when he started dating Cardi. Confusion. Who was she, and whose baby was Diggs carrying? So let's recap. In just a matter of days, we've learned 3 bombshells. Cardi B is pregnant with Diggs' baby. Diggs is being sued for paternity over another child born earlier this year, and there's still the mystery of the hospital baby carrier sighting. No wonder the internet isn't a chokehold. Fans have flooded Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok with reactions. Some are congratulating Cardi and praising her for moving on from Offset and finding happiness. Others are skeptical, calling the timing messy and questioning if this relationship will last. Memes are already going viral, some showing Cardi with the caption, "Am I the drama?" and others showing Diggs with the caption, "Brother, you might be the drama." It's the kind of story that has something for everyone: celebrity romance, sports star drama, and a sprinkle of mystery. And let's not forget the bigger picture. Cardi B is one of the most influential artists in the world right now. Every move she makes becomes headline news. Pair that with an NFL star who's always under the spotlight, and you've got a storyline that's guaranteed to dominate the gossip cycle for weeks to come. So I'll leave it to you. Is this the most chaotic celebrity baby announcement of 2025? Or is it just another wild chapter in Cardi B's already legendary story? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates.
What if I told you that one of the greatest athletes of our generation isn't done yet? That retirement was just the beginning of a new chapter? Yes, Tom Brady, the man who won 7 Super Bowls, is stepping back onto the field. Not in the NFL, but something unexpected, something global. March 21, 2026, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Brady returns, and this time, it's flag football. You heard that right. The GOAT is coming back, but this isn't just about nostalgia. It's about legacy. It's about the future of a sport, and it might just change the game forever. After retiring following the 2022 to 2023 NFL season, Tom Brady said goodbye to professional play. But passion doesn't retire so easily. Now, he's announced that he will take part in the inaugural Fanatics Flag Football Classic, set to take place on March 21, 2026, in Riyadh as part of the Riyadh season. He's not going alone. Rob Gronkowski will join, as will a roster full of current stars: Christian McCaffrey, Saquon Barkley, CeeDee Lamb, Sauce Gardner, Myles Garrett, and others. Coaching the teams will be legendary names like Pete Carroll, Sean Payton, and Kyle Shanahan. So what is this event exactly? 3 teams playing in a round-robin tournament, 5-on-5, 20-minute halves, a 50-yard field with 2 end zones. These are rules more familiar to flag football, and yes, the same rules flagged for inclusion in the Olympics in 2028. There are so many layers here. Legacy versus reinvention. Brady is rewriting what it means to be retired. He's no longer playing pro-contact football, but he's not stepping away from competition. He's choosing a format that's safer, global, and growing. Flag football is exploding in popularity. Many see this as a way he can expand his influence in the sport while protecting his health. Then there's the Olympic opportunity. With flag football set to debut in the 2028 Summer Olympics in Los Angeles, this event could be seen as a proving ground. Can Brady show he still has what it takes, not just in hype, but in execution? Can he inspire the next generation representing the U.S. in an international Olympic format? And what about global expansion and financial implications? Saudi Arabia is investing more than ever in sports entertainment. Riyadh is hosting major sporting and entertainment spectacles. With Fox Sports, Tubi, Fanatics, and OBB Media in the mix, there's business, prestige, and global exposure. Brady is not just participating, he's helping lead this global event's narrative. But let's not ignore the controversy. The NFL has already issued warnings. Some players who participate will be doing so without the insurance or official protections that come with sanctioned NFL activity. The event isn't an NFL game, it's unsanctioned. There are questions about safety, motive, and what it means for Brady's credibility as a broadcaster, minority team owner, and legend. So when the whistle blows on March 21, 2026, what might we see? a mix of old and new. Brady's experience versus youthful speed and explosive talent from Gronk, Barkley, Lamb, and McCaffrey. Will age be a factor? Can technique and savvy beat raw athleticism? We'll also see competitive matchups coached by legends like Pete Carroll, Sean Payton, and Shanahan. Their play calling, strategy, and sideline adjustments will be fascinating to watch in a format not typical for them. Globally, this could spark ripple effects. More countries interested in flag football, more Olympic exposure, more sponsorships and commercialization. Could this shift how football is consumed worldwide? And then the narrative. Is this a one-off nostalgia act, or is this the start of Tom Brady's post-retirement evolution, where he uses his star power to elevate a growing sport? Now here's the big question. Is this more about Tom Brady or about the sport itself? Is the world ready to see legends extend their fame this way? And is that good for the sport, for the young athletes who are grinding now? How do we measure success here? Is it wins? Is it viewership? Is it growing flag football's credibility? And what does this say about retirement, about identity beyond NFL rings? For someone like Brady, who's been defined by that field, this could be the most vulnerable, yet bold move of his life. Some will say it's a cash grab. Others will see it as a celebration of legacy. Both may be right. But what matters is how he shows up, because when the stage is global, the scrutiny is massive. Tom Brady is stepping back into the limelight, not to relive the past, but to push forward what's possible. Flag football, Olympic dreams, global expansion might be his final act in shaping football's future. If you believe legends should evolve, not retire quietly, then this is your moment to witness something rare. And if you think this could be the greatest encore ever, stay tuned. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. Tell me, will Brady dominate flag football like he dominated the NFL? And what do you think his legacy will look like in 10 years?
Last night in Fort Lauderdale, the energy was electric. Inter Miami hosted DC United in what turned out to be one of the most entertaining games of the MLS season so far. The final score, 3-2 in favor of Inter Miami. But the story was much bigger than the scoreline, because once again, Lionel Messi stole the show. Let's break this match down step by step. First half. The opening 20 minutes were cagey. Miami controlled possession, passing between Jordi Alba, Sergio Busquets, and Lionel Messi, trying to find space. DC United pressed high, hoping to catch Miami on the break. But in the 35th minute, Messi showed why he's still considered the greatest. He picked up the ball in midfield, looked up, and delivered a perfect pass to Tadeo Allende. One touch, one strike, and the ball was in the back of the net. Miami led 1-0, and the stadium exploded. It wasn't just the goal. It was the precision, the vision, the chemistry between Messi and Allende that lit up the first half. At halftime, Miami looked comfortable, but DC United had plans to fight back. Second half. Just 8 minutes after the restart, in the 53rd minute, Christian Benteke showed his class. He rose highest in the box to meet Brandon Servanya's cross and buried a header past the goalkeeper. Suddenly, it was 1-1, and Miami were reminded that nothing in MLS comes easy. That equalizer woke Messi up. You could see it in his body language. He demanded the ball, orchestrated attacks, and created chance after chance. Finally, in the 66th minute, the moment came. Messi drifted inside from the right, exchanged a quick pass, and finished coolly into the net. Inter Miami regained the lead 2-1, and the fans were chanting his name over and over. Messi! 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 But he wasn't finished. With just 5 minutes left in regulation, in the 85th minute, Messi struck again. This time, it was classic Messi, dribbling past 2 defenders, cutting inside, and placing the ball into the corner. A beautiful goal to make it 3-1. It looked like game over.
But MLS always brings late drama. Deep into stoppage time, Jacob Merle found space in the box and scored for DC United. The goal made it 3-2, and suddenly Miami had to hold on. The final minutes were tense. DC threw everything forward, but when the referee blew the whistle, it was all smiles for Miami. Another win, another Messi masterclass. Messi's impact. With this performance, Messi's tally now stands at 22 goals for the season, plus a remarkable assist record. At 38 years old, he's not slowing down. He's redefining what's possible for a player at this stage of his career. He's not just scoring goals, he's creating them, leading the team, and raising the level of everyone around him. Think about it. Tadeo Allende wouldn't have scored his opener without Messi's genius pass. The entire
2025 Emmys have officially wrapped up, and what a night it was. From jaw-dropping wins to shocking snubs, this year's award show delivered unforgettable drama. The biggest headlines? Severance took home Best Drama. Fans were divided online, with many calling it one of the most unpredictable Emmy nights in years. Emotional speeches stole the spotlight, especially when Jean Smart stunned with another win. It was the kind of raw, powerful moment that reminded us why we love live award shows. But not everyone left happy. Several fan favorites walked away empty-handed, sparking heated debates on social media. What did you think of the 2025 Emmys? Were you shocked by the winners, or did the Academy finally get it right? Comment below, and don't forget to subscribe for more trending news and entertainment updates. The 2025 Emmys
flows through him. For the fans, it's a dream. For opponents, it's a nightmare. Tactical take. From a tactical perspective, Miami dominated possession, but DC United looked dangerous on the counterattack. Benteke gave Miami's defense